treason of the wicked. That's what we're going to talk about today on Strength for Today. Yesterday we were talking about our plea for forgiveness, that we're tormented and troubled in verse 6. All the night we make our bed to swim, the tumultuous twilight. Our bed has become a couch of tears, the turmoil of tears. Now number 4 today, the treason of the wicked in verse number 7. Mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Let me tell you something, folks. The enemy doesn't like you. When you do wrong, he's not going to pat you up and say what a good job he did. He's going to go and he's going to expose you. And he's going to treat you worse than he did before. Because he's going to turn coat on you. He wants you to be absolutely miserable. Absolutely, ungodly, unhappy. He wants to turn your world upside down. And he wants to be your enemy, not your friend. Your enemy will never be your friend. He'll always be your foe, seeking to turn his back on you and stab you in the back at a moment's notice. You see, when conviction sets in, those people who said they were your friends will have forsaken you and become your enemies. Then what are you going to do? You've got no one to lean on. You've turned your back on God. Your enemies now have turned their back on you, and you're all alone. That's the goal of Satan, to depress you, to defeat you, and to destroy you. Don't let him do that to you. You've got to realize that God was your real friend to start with, and you broke his heart. So you've got to go back and make it right with him. Seek his forgiveness under conviction. Repent and not go back to that sin, and then he'll restore you to full fellowship. But it takes confession from conviction in order to find that. The treason of the wicked is the most powerful thing you can go through. The most hurtful thing, to have someone really hate you and try to hurt you. Thank God, God has never hated you and he's never tried to hurt you. All he's ever do is trying to love you. And may that be your strength for today and your hope for tomorrow.